Hey guys, favorite Kansas nurse here. I literally just got off of a 16-hour shift. Oh, I'm still wearing this. Fun. Gross. Yeah, so I needed to make this video because people need to stop. This is going to be a C19 video because I just cannot with society anymore. I've been a nurse since February of 2020. Okay, so I remember what it was like in healthcare as an aide before that. Now I'm going to tell you, before that, around this time, if you had a cough or a sniffling or a sneezing or anything like that, we're like, you have a cold. You maybe have the flu. Okay, cool, whatever. You know? Now it's, do you have COVID? Take a test. I'm not going to let you near me until you take a test. Take the test. Is it positive? Oh my God, I need a mask. I can't get COVID. I'm going to tell you right now, half the time we don't know what type of flu you have unless we specifically test for it. Okay, on the other side of that, do you know how many respiratory infections there are out there? People, please. I'm sure I look crazy, but I've literally just spent the last 2 days being surrounded by people who have watched the news and watch the CDC and the FDA and WHO all talk about, well, masks didn't prevent COVID. Masks doesn't stop the transmission of COVID. Okay, right? We know this. We heard this. And the first thing I see, nurses, healthcare staff, social workers, all of the gambit, like every single person, okay, is, where's my mask? An overwhelming number of healthcare staff are vaccinated. You're literally admitting right now that it was pointless. You're feeding into the narrative that we need to lock down. We don't need a lockdown. We don't need masks. We don't need any of this. We don't need a new shot. And if you're going to come at me, well, it's a different variant. We don't have the technology to test that. I'm not going to listen to that nonsense. I've already had one physician's assistant trying to tell me that when I got COVID 2 years ago. We don't have the technology to test the variants, babe. So, on the other hand, still not a good enough reason for you to let your crazy show and lock down the whole world. Throw the masks away. Throw the tests away. It's literally another cold. Quit it. I'm not doing it. And anybody who is for freedom, you need to stand up. Be loud. Because I'm going to tell you, I got all the side eyes today because I wasn't wearing my mask all the time. If my patient's not symptomatic, why am I wearing a mask? I'm not wearing it in a hallway. And I was literally only taking care of COVID patients, so don't even come at me with that nonsense. Do not. They are literally trying to lock us down. Take a stand now, or it's going to be too late.